Hi everyone, Eric Reynolds with your Fox 10 News Now update. With the temperatures dropping across the Gulf Coast, and as our Fox 10 meteorologists have been saying, there's potential for some freezing rain. That could lead to ice accumulation on the roads, especially on bridges as well as some of the overpasses. The Mobile County Public Works Department says that they are monitoring the weather and have the equipment ready in case the roads start to turn icy.
We have salt spreaders on standby as well as bags of salt. They'll be keeping an eye on bridge decks, and should it be necessary, they'll salt Mobile County bridges as needed.
Baldwin County Public Works says that they have their trucks with sand on standby as well, and they'll be ready to help treat roads if necessary. Well, if you encounter some slick roads during your commute this morning, Fox 10 News is committed to helping you stay safe on the roads. Now, here's some advice from the experts. Obviously, they say slow down and increase your following distance to 5 or 6 seconds behind the car in front of you. Now, it takes longer to stop on the icy roads. And when you do have to stop, AAA says avoid hard braking. It could put your car into a skid or a spin. And do not use your cruise control, and be especially cautious on hills or when making turns. Well, it's not just the hazardous road conditions that you do need to be aware of today. As meteorologist Michael White is saying, it's very cold outside this morning. The Gulf Coast experiencing some bone-numbing wind chills and temperatures some 10 to 15 degrees below normal. Now, folks across our area prepared in their own ways, but one person that we spoke to says it's very important to be weather aware.
You need to watch the television, local television weather broadcasts, and be prepared for whatever situation might arise.
Well, don't forget also about the 4 Ps, the pets, the plants, the pipes, and of course people. Also, don't forget about fire safety, especially if you're using space heaters to stay warm. Well, after weeks of offering free rapid COVID testing, the Mobile County Health Department is done, at least for now. It comes down to supply, and the health department is out of tests. They've tested roughly now 1,000 people a day at their Festival Center site over several weeks and are now waiting on a resupply. Dr. Randy Murphy says that all local health departments are in the same boat, and they've spent some hundreds of thousands of dollars in the last 4 to 6 months to provide the free testing. Up until now, though, Mobile's health department was one of the few places offering truly free COVID testing in our area without a need to get a referral or actually seeing a doctor.
Sometimes there's a bit of sticker shock when you've been used to getting, having a free test from the health department available to you. I can understand, but just want everybody to understand that it's not an inexpensive venture.
For now, folks are having to look elsewhere to get tested, but the health department is hopeful that the federal government's efforts will fill the need going forward. MCHD says that if they can get another supply, they may be able to reopen. Now, currently, only vaccinations are being offered at the Festival Center site.
I'm meteorologist Michael White with your Fox 10 Storm Tracker report. On the watch warning map, a winter weather advisory has been issued until noon today for George and Jackson counties on the Mississippi side, Mobile and Baldwin counties on the Alabama side, and Escambia County on the Florida side, because we are going to be seeing the possibility of some cold rain mixed in with sleet and even freezing rain. That means that it's rain that freezes at the surface, and we end up dealing with the possibilities of ice. And you can already see a wintry mix making an appearance across Loosedale and a huge chunk of George County, the northwest pocket of Jackson County, Mississippi, Mobile County, Saraland, Chanchula, Wilmer, Dawes. Now, not all of this is reaching the surface. Some of it is evaporating before it's doing so, but the possibility of it sleeting in these spots where you see the shade of pink are certainly more than likely. And where it falls as liquid, it could freeze on contact. Mobile, for example, is already at the freezing mark at 32, and the temperatures will keep declining all the way through 7 a.m. The reason why we're seeing this is because there's a low in the Gulf that's bringing rain from offshore to onshore. So anyone along and south of I-10 has the best chance for rain today. The farther inland you go and the farther north you go, the drier the weather conditions will be. Weather headlines for this morning: very cold with a wintry mix. We go forward into the afternoon, it's still cold, and then it just switches to light rain. As far as the weekend, though, thankfully over Saturday and Sunday, things are looking dry. Let's go through the Fox 10 Futurecast, and you can see the wintry mix is going to be lasting all the way through morning commute time. Now, a lot of the schools are closed today, but if you are traveling to work, you're going to have to do so with extreme caution. It should be just cold rain for the beaches. We go forward toward 10 a.m., and it looks like the winter precipitation by that point will be over, but you will still have the possibilities of some very light showers all the way through 3 in the afternoon, and then we end up going much drier by this evening, but the sky will stay overcast. Here's how the next 7 days are going to stack up. Low 40s. That's going to be it for the projected high today. Then hitting 50 tomorrow. Low 50s on Sunday. Dry for the weekend. Morning temperatures, though, are going to be in the mid to upper 20s tomorrow and Sunday morning. We're expecting a decent chance of rain next Tuesday. Other than that, a good chunk of next week dry, with temperatures remaining pretty chilly with highs in the low 50s. We're going to keep you up to date on your weather throughout the day right here on Fox 10 News Now.